six shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking six shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking six shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking six shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking six shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking six shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking six shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking six shots, are you coming with me? Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking six shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking six shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking six shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking six shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking six shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking six shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking six shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking six shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, heart full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. I'm taking six shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking six shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking six shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking six shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking six shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking six shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking six shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking six shots, are you coming with me? Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking six shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking six shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking six shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking six shots, are you coming?
Oke, halo semuanya, selamat malam dan ya kembali lagi bersama gue Setia Pramana di dalam stream, yang mana hari ini gue mau ngelanjutin lagi progres kita ya di Kingdom Come Deliverance mode hardcore ya guys ya. Jadi kemarin tuh udah kalian lihat itu penyerangan di Beranyik kemarin guys ya, dan juga si Ishvan Toth dan juga antek-anteknya itu ya, itu berhasil ngambil Kastil Tomberg guys kemarin ya. Jadi sekarang itu bisa dikatakan udah mau ke ending guys. Sebenarnya kalau gue ingat-ingat ya, ini lagi beberapa quest doang guys, ini gamenya udah kelar gitu. Jadi ya biar nggak terlalu lama ya untuk openingnya seperti biasa ya. Tapi untuk live streaming hari ini mungkin agak sedikit singkat ya, karena besok gue sibuk. Jadi seperti biasa buat teman-teman semua yang baru gabung atau baru join di channel gua, jangan lupa untuk like dan juga subscribe-nya untuk mendukung channel gua, dan jangan lupa juga untuk gabung Discord. Link ada di deskripsi live streaming ini dan juga ada di live chat. Dan bagi kalian yang ingin melakukan donasi itu bisa melalui link yang ada di chat atau bisa melalui deskripsi live streaming ini ataupun melalui barcode ya guys ya. Yaudah, kita langsung aja gas ke dalam gamenya ya. Oke, semua aman. Untung gue punya monk's habit ini guys. Jadi ya lumayan banget ya. Ini gak usah dipakai. Tight black shoes, slipper. Oke, ready.
I'm ready.
Are you sure? You should wear lightweight black clothing. Anything you don't need, you can leave here. I don't want you clanking around in Plato.
Clanking around.
Yes, I'm ready to go.
Good luck to you.
Udah ready lah. Gue udah punya full set pakaian hitam guys.
If any of you are having second thoughts, this is your last chance to speak. Very well.
Anjay si
So I
Hans
hope we're all
Capon.
clear on what has to be done. We need to free the hostages to deprive Toth of his advantage. Now he'll be keeping them somewhere where they can be guarded, but somewhere separate from his other men.
And where would that be?
We always kept our captives in the house on the Bailey by the stables.
What if they're in the tower or somewhere else?
Then we'll have to go to the gate and try to open it. But that will take time and attract attention. So we can only do it if we know exactly how things stand. And if they sound the alarm, before we've done anything, we get out of there quick. Understood?
And leave them there?
Better a couple of hostages than a pile of corpses. Lord Capon, are you quite certain you want to engage in this action?
Quite. After all, it can't be much different from sneaking out of the upper castle in Rattay and back in every night. Besides, who else will keep this hothead from raising bloody mayhem?
I'll see to it that you do, my lord. May God guide our footsteps.
This will be something. They'll be telling stories about this for years.
Who are you?
Legends. Unless
Well, I never. meant to be in the monastery, lad?
We'll go first and take out the sentries. Wait here.
Okay, sorry guys, sorry.
Aren't you meant to be in the monastery, lad?
What are they waiting for?
Quiet, for fuck's sake.
Why do I bother asking?
Oh, be quiet and watch that light on the battlements. Fuck this waiting, I'm gonna climb.
I'll put on his armor and watch this side, but there are still 2 guards on the portcullis winch to deal with. Any volunteers?
Buffoon?
Henry, then. Just make sure you keep quiet.
Eliminate the guard at the gate, okay. Gue udah bawa pisau, gue udah punya pisau gak sih? Oh, udah ada pisau ya. Udah dagger, harusnya aman guys. Ada 2 anjir. Oke, gue harus hafalin dulu nih gerak-gerik gini NPC-nya guys. Oke, gue bakalan tunggu dia buat balik dulu. Nanti setelah dia ke situ, baru gue bakal eksekusi yang di sini guys. Setelah sini langsung gue eksekusi yang sebelah sana ya. Ayo cepat anjir. Nah, dia udah balik. Oke, dia udah balik. Lumayan lama juga ya dia ke situnya. Nah, pas dia diam di situ. Nah, sip. Cepat. Nah, anjir, gagal. Anjir, gagal. Nah, kenapa loadnya itu the die is cast ya? Padahal kalau nggak salah night raid loh. Ini harusnya night raid, kenapa save-nya nggak ada ya? Ini hardcore, playline 5 hardcore nggak ada guys. Nggak ada. Ya udahlah.
I have to admit, we didn't do too well.
True. Shame of it. They drove us back before we even got anywhere. It's worse than if they'd killed us.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. We had to give it a try. If we succeeded.
If pigs had wings... I know it troubles you, but it's not over yet. We'll rescue the hostages and hang that bastard Ishvan.
Oke, gagal ya. Anjir, stealth killnya gagal loh. Gila emang.
It seems, Robard, that we're running out of options.
We don't have enough men to scale the walls with ladders, and we can't afford to lose any more. We can only take Talmberg by a ruse or with superior numbers. Ruses have failed, and we don't have superior numbers.
Then we are left with no choice but to build a trebuchet. To demolish my own walls. Where's Master Fafar?
He's waiting. We sent for him as soon
Bring
as...
him to me. Let's not waste time.
Sir Divvy.
You will build me a trebuchet, Master Tobias.
Trebuchet, my lord.
Trebuchet.
That's not entirely in my field of expertise.
We have to take back Talmberg.
Yes, indeed, sir, I understand that.
And you
but-
are the best engineer we can rely on in the whole fiefdom.
Oh, well, thank you, my lord, but it's just that I've never built a trebuchet before. This could take some time.
Then you'd better get to it. Bernard will go over the plan of attack with you.
Oh,
Well, Master Tobias, you have much to do and little time. I will not keep you any longer.
indeed. Of course, sir. Thank you, my lord.
Master Tobias dia gak pernah bikin trebuchet guys.
How are the
Kasihan juga dia.
preparations proceeding in the other camps?
As well as can be expected under the circumstances. There are still many things that need doing, but I just don't have the time for them.
No, you don't. Henry,
Yes, sir.
I would like for you to help with preparations in the encampments.
Gladly, sir.
Robard will brief you. That'll be all.
Talk to Captain Robert. Ini misinya apa aja? Oh, Captain Robert doang ya. Mana dia?
Gruel for a start. The soldier needs meat with his meal.
Well, meat is God's own blessing, sure enough.
Nah, di sini dia nggak ada. Dia di mana ya? Talmberg. Bukannya di sini campnya di sini ya? Cuman dia di sebelah mana ya? Kapten Robert dia di sebelah mana guys? Anjir, ini gua nyari-nyari dia nih sekarang nih. Nggak ada orang anjir. Si Robert nggak ada di sini guys. Soalnya kelihatan di map itu kelihatan guys, kalau udah deket itu pasti kelihatan di radar. Tapi ini nggak. Oh itu dia. Wah anjir, ternyata lu berdiri di sini dari tadi.
What needs to be done?
Look, a military encampment's a complicated thing. I don't expect it to be as peaceful and orderly as Holy Mass. But what we have here now is havoc. The men are as nervous and short-tempered as caged bears. When you walk around the camps, you'll see for yourself. Grumbling everywhere, complaints about everything from the gruel to the fleas. They're moaning they've drunk the alehouse dry, and now they have to wait for the next batch of beer. We've got dead who deserve a decent burial, and a lot of wounded, including one of their lordships. The less the troops grumble, the better off we'll all be. But that's not even the main problem.
What do you mean?
Did you hear what Sir Jivish was saying to Fafar, our master builder?
I heard some of it.
And what did you make of it?
He said he'd never built a trebuchet catapult. I wouldn't even know where to start, but he might.
But if it'll take him as long as he said, we can't wait until Judgment Day. We don't have that much time.
I'll try to ask him if I can help in some way.
You should definitely do that. Without a trebuchet, we're much too weak. Take care now.
Oke, gua lupa pakai armor guys. Sorry. Oh, pantesan dingin anjir di luar, ternyata hujan guys. Pantesan gue ngerasa dingin guys. Gutenberg, Kuras. Bagusan Gutenberg apa Nuremberg ya? Oh, bagusan yang ini anjir. Gutenberg kurang sumpah.
Greetings. What business have you?
Sir Robard sent me to you. He said you have to build a trebuchet.
Indeed. A trebuchet that can smash the walls of Tamburg. I, a mining engineer. What do I know of war machines? I'll never manage it on my own.
Well, I'd like to help you, but how? I don't know anything about trebuchets either.
Actually, there is a way you could help. Conrad Keyser came to Sasso recently. If you could get him to come here, it would save my skin.
Conrad Keyser? Who's he?
He's a scholar who studied medicine, but he also designed siege engines. He even took part in the siege of Nicopolis, together with Sigismund.
He was with Sigismund?
It's not so straightforward. They quarrelled after the battle, after Conrad blamed their defeat on Sigismund.
I don't suppose you took that too well.
Quite. That's what led to Conrad being banished from Prague and making a base at Bethlen Castle.
Banished? Like a common criminal?
He was a member of the court and a doctor and a master engineer, so nothing quite that bad befell him. I've even heard he has a whole host of wise men with him and they're writing some book together.
You're still an engineer, though. Couldn't you build it yourself?
Are you serious? Do you know how complicated such a machine is? What forces are at work in the contraption? If we were lucky, it wouldn't fire at all. Far more likely it would smash itself to smithereens and kill lots of us instead of the enemy.
Okay.
What's he doing here in Sasau?
They sent him over here to help with building the monastery. No doubt they had to pay handsomely to get him.
Sam kidnap anjir. Kidnap.
And how am I supposed to get him here? Abduct him?
Well, only if all else fails. We need his cooperation. Try having a word with him. By all accounts, he hates Sigismund.
All right, I'll do what I can.
Thank you, Henry. Maybe we will build that trebuchet after all. Good luck then.
Oke, jalan menuju ke ini sebenarnya opsional ya. Ini opsional guys ya, yang quest yang C ini tuh opsional sebenarnya. Ini gak usah gue lakuin dah, soalnya ini mode hardcore bakalan lama banget guys. Soalnya gue tahu ini disuruh ngapain, ini gue tahu guys. Ini disuruh ngapain gue tahu betul ya. Kalau quest yang C ini itu kalian disuruh buat cari apa namanya? Cari minuman sama makanan guys. Iya, cari minuman sama makanan. Kalau yang ini ya. yang C. Kalau yang A itu disuruh nyari charcoal sama Kapten Robert guys. Sebenarnya ini opsional doang, nggak wajib dilakuin guys. Soalnya gue lupa posisi tempatnya tuh di mana guys. Nah di sini ini lumayan jauh. Nah kalau masalah minuman sama charcoal sih oke aja dicari guys. Yang jadi masalah tuh nyari dagingnya itu guys, harus lompat-lompat dari desa ke desa anjir. Buat buat beli daging terus abis itu balik lagi ke sini, jadi lama banget. Mending gua langsung aja straight to the point, find Konrad Kaiser ya di Sasau. Oke, jalan ke Sasau lebih cepet lewat mana ya? Oke, ini ada jalan lurus guys. Ini by the way, ini ada jalan lurus by the way. Oke. Berarti dari jembatan, sorry. Dari jembatan di sini ke sini, habis itu ketemu shrine, lurus ya. Oke. Gua bakalan coba jalan terdekat ya.
Yeah.
Oke, jembatannya harusnya di depan ya. Ini jembatannya di depan harusnya ya. Bener kan yang ini? Bener kan jembatan yang ini? Coba gua cek map dulu lah. Anjir. Oh, bathhouse-nya yang oke. Oh, masih jauh. Salah. Hampir salah jalan guys. Masih jauh. Jembatannya di depan situ. Ini nih jembatannya. Ini dia. Ini shrine-nya yang ini ya. Ini kan ada 3 jalan nih. Jadi gue harus ngambil jalan yang ini guys. Gue mau straight to the point aja lah. Kalau bisa gue tamatin hari ini bagus. Cuman ya nggak tahu sih apakah bisa gue tamatin hari ini atau enggak ya. Cuman lihat aja. Soalnya ini questnya kalau straight to the point malahan lebih dikit guys questnya ya. Yang bikin lama itu adalah quest yang opsional itu yang bikin lama sebenarnya.
Yeah.
Makanya gua mau straight to the point aja guys.
Yeah.
Wait, benar nggak di jalannya nih? Benar nggak ini jalannya? Oke, benar. Berarti udah benar ya. Oke, di perempatan ini gue lurus aja guys ya. Oke, di perempatan ini gue tinggal lurus saja, nanti belok kiri. Tinggal lurus ikutin ini aja guys. Oke. Lah, ini kuda gue ngapain berbalik aja tiba-tiba balik?
Ya.
Yeah.
Sorry. Salah jalan. Di depan gua air anjir. Di depan gua itu air anjir.
Yeah.
By the way, kalau mau nyari si Conrad Kaiser itu dia ada di sini ya. Ini untuk kalian yang belum pernah main Kingdom Come Deliverance, ini dia ada di sini guys. Nah, dia ada di dalam situ tuh. Lah, pintunya kenapa? Pintunya kekunci anjir. Pintunya kekunci anjir, nggak ada jalan masuk. Pintu belakang nggak ada pintu belakang guys. Pintu belakang nggak ada ya.
Oh, come on. Wait. Good day to you.
You look bored.
Beyond tears.
How can you be bored here in Sasau? In such a holy place, filled with knowledge.
Don't even talk to me about it. They won't let you touch the books. They don't want to talk to you. And when I wanted to look at the remains of St. Procopius, at least, they ran me off. Me! Like some kind of thief. What good is the whole blasted monastery if I can't even do that?
I'm sorry, I can't really help you with that.
I know. I just needed someone to complain to.
Is this where Conrad Kaiser lives?
Indeed. The world-renowned Conrad Kaiser.
I need to speak to him.
Oh, really? Whatever for?
A new arms shipment. Hah? Ini apa ini? Oh, gue pakai speech aja lah.
I'm a fellow thinker and I'd like to discuss my hypotheses with Master Kaiser.
And what ones would those be exactly?
Stronghold construction. I have this new idea for building and a chat with the Master would be very valuable.
That sounds important. Come on in. The Master's inside. Here's the key.
Nah, gitu dong.
Good luck to you.
Kasih gua kunci itu dong. Nah, gini dong, enak kan?
Enter. Huh? By the horn of Joshua, you startled me. I thought you were urban. What do you want?
Sir, Tobias Fayfar, the master builder and engineer from Skalitz, sends his greetings.
Fayfar? Tobias Fayfar? I've heard of him. He invented an interesting mining machine. What does he need?
Sir, have you heard what's been going on in Talmberg?
I've heard a thing or two. Is it true the castle's been taken?
It has, and we want to take it back. Master Fafar has been given the task of building a trebuchet, but he's not sure he can manage it.
I doubt it myself. Building siege engines is an entirely different kettle of fish than mining. Damn. I'd like to rain some boulders on those heathens of Sigismund's. But that can't be done with a quill and parchment, and I can't leave here right now.
I'll try and find some way of getting you out of here.
Look here, I don't want any trouble. You better talk to Karel, the master builder.
You really can't come with me right away?
Damn. I'd like to rain some boulder.
Why can't you leave?
That's a long story. I was a little, more than a little, critical of Sigismund's efforts at Nicopolis. And it might surprise you to know, after that defeat, he didn't particularly appreciate my criticism. Then, when Sigismund abducted the king, I didn't feel too secure in Prague, so I left. Perhaps left is the wrong word. Some might say I was banished. In any case, I went to Bettelern Castle.
They locked you up in Bettelern?
Not quite. It's a royal castle. They leave me to my own devices there. Frankly, this so-called banishment has been a bit of a blessing. I have peace and quiet to attend to my opus and a band of able assistants. Although I have lost quite a few of my patrons thanks to all this unrest.
And why are you here in Sasau?
To be honest, I need the money.
Money, sir? You don't seem like a man who lives in want.
Dear me, no. I don't need it to support myself. It's to fund my opus. That's why I agreed to help with the construction of the monastery. So you see, I can't simply take my leave.
What is it you're working on, sir?
Belli Fortis. A great book of war machines and weapons. My opus magnum, my legacy. All you have seen here are but snippets of my great work. Mark my words. One day, our whole world will be run by machines and inventions not yet dreamed of.
Of course. Any day now, they'll plough our fields and milk our cattle.
What did you say?
Nothing. Just thinking aloud about things for battle.
Si Henry.
Could I help you escape, perhaps?
Who says I want to?
But you said you couldn't leave, sir.
Young man, I can't leave because I gave my word I'd help with the building of the monastery here. And my word is my bond. I have no intention of sneaking away like some criminal.
Who do you work for here?
My contract is with the abbot himself, but I discussed the work details with Karel, the monastery's master builder.
Okay.
Could I not just pay off the master builder for your services?
I doubt it. Karel is only interested in the construction. As long as he has the money to pay the craftsmen's wages, that's all he needs.
Ah, as long as he has enough for wages, you say?
Yes, what are you thinking?
Couldn't Carol be persuaded somehow? After all, the defense of the province is at stake.
I realize that, but Sasau Monastery has always kept its neutrality. What's more, the abbot isn't here at present, and without his permission, Carol won't be persuaded. But I might have another idea.
What do you suggest?
Carol received his commission in writing. If you found it, we could, we could copy the abbot's seal and signature on our own document.
That's a curiously interesting idea.
My inventiveness has many applications. I could be back here before the abbot, so he won't even know I was gone.
How do I get my hands on the commission?
It will be somewhere in his quarters. You'll need to get it quickly and put it back before he notices it's gone. I suggest waiting until evening. That's when Carol usually goes to the tavern to play dice. He's fond of his dice.
Okay.
Maybe you can take advantage of that somehow.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
Oke, aman ya. Kalau bagian ini gue udah hafal harus gimana guys. Pertama, gue harus nge-skip sampai malam hari. Setelah itu gue bakalan ke sini ngambil dokumennya. Setelah itu gue balik lagi ke aduh gue lupa lagi sama si Konrad ya kan, ke sini. Habis itu gue ke ke tempatnya Bailiff nggak salah di sini ya. Ke Scry buat ngasih tanda tangannya tuh guys. Nah, easy. Kalau misalkan dia nggak ada, kalau misalkan sekarang dia nggak ada, harusnya aman. Oh, dia ada di sini. Master Carol, ini dia nih. Kalau gue naik ke atas, oh private area. Oke. Lepas dulu semua, lepas dulu semuanya, lepas dulu. Oke. Sip. Easy kan? Easy. Kalau bisa langsung straight to the point. Kalau nggak bisa tunggu sampai malam. Ini gue langsung straight to the point aja guys.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
I've got that commission.
Not so loud, for heaven's sake. Show it here. The very thing. Go to the Sasau scribe and say to him the fox isn't half as clever as he thinks. Then he'll do as you ask.
Is that a password?
Just so. He insists on it. Don't forget to repeat it verbatim and aloud. Then all you have to do is take the new document to Carol and tell him a messenger brought it.
All right.
But most importantly, do it quickly and put the commission back immediately. Carol's no fool. If he can't find it, he'll put 2 and 2 together when you bring him the new document, and the game will be up.
Yeah.
Anjir ini.
Yeah.
Ini kuda terlalu cepat anjir. Tempat-tempat sempit kayak gini malah jadi susah guys. Ini kuda gua kenapa ngelawan kayak gini? Padahal gua nggak ada pencet A sama D guys. Dia malah muter sendiri anjir. Malah belok sendiri ini kuda.
Powder made of the bone. Come right up. Your eyes are stuck. It's hard to read.
Yeah.
God save you.
I have a message for you. The fox isn't half as clever as it thinks.
What?
The fox!
Jackass! What in heaven's name are you blabbering about?
Conrad Keyser sent me.
Why the hell didn't you say so?
That sod. He deliberately lied to me to make me look stupid.
Well, never mind. What do you want?
I've got this document here, and I need to have a different one drawn up with the same signature and seal.
So Conrad is still up to his old tricks. Give him my greetings. Let's see it then. All right. Give me an hour. I hope I won't have problems on your account. See you later.
Sip. Oh, udah.
Good luck then.
Pick up the document from the scribe. Lah dia nggak bisa diajak ngomong. Lah.
Take care.
Kayaknya harus gua tunggu dah.
Is it done?
Here you are. And pass on my best to the old dragon. Good luck then.
Peppers, onions, come get them.
Tuh, ini kuda gua ngelawan guys. Gua belok ke kanan, dia malah belok ke kiri guys sendiri. Tuh. Anjir emang ini kuda. Nice. Apa ini? Make sure Carol is short of money for wages. Oke. Ini caranya simple ya. Pakai armor lagi ya. Nah, sekarang saatnya gua pergi ke tavern ya, balik lagi guys ke tavern buat main dadu sama si sama si Carol ya.
Yeah.
Ini kuda sumpah ngelawan mulu.
Yeah.
Gua udah belok kanan, dia malah belok kiri anjir sendiri.
Yeah.
God be with you.
I hear you like to play dice.
Always.
Lucky die. Heavenly Kingdom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah, oke.
We'll see whose side Lady Luck is on.
As you wish. Here we are.
Easy. Skor 1100 easy anjir. Ini adalah salah satu kegiatan favorit gua di Kingdom Come Deliverance ya. Baik yang satu maupun yang dua. Main dadu.
Here's to a good harvest.
There.
Let me have some grub, whatever's quick.
Finished.
There. Satisfied?
Anjir
I'd
dapat
like something to
dapat
eat.
4 dadu 1 ya.
Here we are.
Langsung dapat skor 2000 guys. Easy.
About time it went my way. Your turn.
Ini udah menang anjir.
Any chance of a bite to eat?
Tuh, menang anjir. Duh.
You're lucky. Too damn lucky for my taste. I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
Are you sure you won't release Conrad? You won't be gone long.
Not a chance.
Well, anyway, I've heard it said there's not enough money to finish the construction. So, I thought as a lover of architecture, I might contribute.
How the hell do you know that?
That's neither here nor there. The important thing is to let me help you.
How much will you give, damn you?
1 ale, please.
2000 aja duit gua banyak.
One beer for me.
What do you say to this?
Come now. Just a...
Ale for me.
Very well then. Keezer can go.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Farewell.
Nah, segitu dong.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're after me! Sweet Jesus, I knew this day would come!
What? Who is? Carol said you can leave and...
Leave? I can't even set foot outside the door! Not now!
Please, calm down and tell me what's going on.
Dia panik anjir.
They're after me!
Dia panik.
Who? Who's after you?
Sigismund's people, of course.
Why would they be after you?
Because he's never forgiven my criticisms of Nicopolis. Now he's decided to pay me back. What am I to do?
What makes you think someone's after you?
When I was on my way to Sassau, I saw Baron Pekar in Kostelitz. He was with Sigismund on the crusade, as was I. Now I've been told he was seen at the local tavern. And a stranger's been creeping around the gardens here late at night. My God, there are signs someone was trying to force the door. They're after me, Henry. The Lord preserve me. They want to kill me.
Take it easy. If someone's after you, I'll see to it. I'll have a sniff around the town or lie in wait for him.
I don't know. What if he sneaks past you?
He won't, I promise. I'll hide in the garden, and if anyone starts creeping around after dark, I'll catch him.
You will, won't you? Good, good. And be sure to hide well. If he sees you, he won't come.
At midnight, oke, tengah malam ya. Jadi satu-satunya tempat dimana gua bisa ngumpet dengan aman itu gua ada di sini guys. Gua mau nge-skip time di sini aja sampai jam 24 harusnya ya. Midnight jam 24 berarti. Oke, lepas dulu. Oke, lepas dulu biar aman ya. Ini adalah salah satu bagian yang cukup tricky ya. Gua masih punya Nighthawk gak sih? Nighthawk potion. Oke, nice, untung masih ada. Nah, gini kan lebih enak. Pakai Nighthawk potion di malam hari kan enak ya. Jadi gua benar-benar bisa ngelihat. Ini ada bagian yang cukup tricky guys, harus sneaky kayak gini nih. Awas. Anjir, malah masuk lubang gitu tolol. Ini harus gua puterin, guys. Ini harus gua puterin ini tempat. Biar gua tahu apakah ada orang atau enggak. So far gua nggak ngeliat ada orang sih. Anjir, si Mat masuk ke dalam situ. Sorry, ini gua jangan lari anjir. So far gue nggak ngeliat ada orang sih. Ini si Mat sumpah dia ngalangin mulu. Aduh, nggak ada komen yang lain lagi buat si Mat. Coba kalian lihat itu ada kuda tuh di situ tuh. Nighthawk plus obor ini benar-benar terangnya minta ampun anjir. Siapapun yang ngumpet bakalan kelihatan guys. Anjir malah masuk lubang tolol. Duh, ada kuda. Di sini ada kuda guys. Kalau gua nggak nemu itu orang, mungkin gua bakalan nunggu malam berikutnya ya. Aduh, kayaknya sih malam berikutnya ya. Soalnya gua nggak ngeliat ada apa namanya.
Aren't you meant to be in the monastery, lad?
Ini masalahnya kalau gua nge-skip time, ini energi gua berkurang. Energi gua habis anjir. Tuh, lihat tuh, energi gua bener-bener sisa 17 anjir energinya. Udahlah, nggak apa-apa lah. Nanti gua nyari apa namanya? Kasur gratis aja, guys. Anjir, si Henry ngantuk berat anjir. Henry ngantuk berat, guys. Aduh, si Henry ada yang datang. Easy. Easy kan? Easy. Oke, udah.
Well, did you find anyone?
I did.
And?
He's dead. He was an assassin, all right.
Lord have mercy. Was it Pekar?
Yes. I saw him all too clearly.
So they are after me. I knew it. Sweet Jesus. There'll be more. I need to hide away somewhere.
Come to Talmberg. You'll be surrounded by a whole garrison there.
Yes. Yes, I suppose that does make sense. Thank you, Henry. I'm in your debt. We'll meet at Talmberg.
Oh, damn it, I'm hungry.
Oke, udah kelar ya. Sumpah gua ngantuk. Untungnya gua tahu ada satu kasur yang bisa gua tidurin ya di dekat-dekat sini ya. Seingat gua ada nih. Wah, anjir sumpah. Wah, si Henry ngantuk ini sumpah. Ini apa namanya? Ganggu banget sumpah. Demi apapun ini ganggu banget dah. Ini nih ada kasur, guys. Nice. Akhirnya nemu kasur gratis. Nemu kasur gratis akhirnya. Aduh. Sorry. Gak bisa tidur. Makan dulu baru tidur ya. Makan dulu baru tidur. Biar kayak babi anjir, makan tidur. sorry.
Just won't get any sleep.
Yeah.
Sumpah ini kuda ngelawannya minta ampun anjir. Duh, gua nggak ada pencet apa-apa guys. Dia ini kuda belok kanan sendiri anjir. Tuh, kalian lihat gak? Ini gua nggak ada mencet apa-apa loh. Tadi gua nggak ada mencet apa-apa ya. Kudanya belok sendiri guys. Wait. Posisi gua sekarang ada di sini ya. Kalau kesini mah keratai anjir. Lurus. Oke. Tuh, disuruh belok kiri malah belok kanan lagi. Ini sih kuda sialan ini anjir emang. Bikin gua stres doang ini kuda. Gua cek lagi nih. Ini kan bangunan yang kebakar ya. Oke, sampai nemu ban ke sini. Oke.
Ya.
Dari sini tinggal lurus saja berarti ya. Iya, tinggal lurus berarti. Tinggal lurus saja nih. Ini tinggal lurus saja guys. Oke, ini tinggal lurus saja ya.
Ya. Ya.
Jalannya yang mana ya? Oh ini. Oke.
Ya.
Halo, halo Piu Piu, selamat datang, welcome. Telat nggak bang? Ya lumayan telat lah. Ini udah mau ending ini gamenya. Dikit lagi guys. Talmberg udah di depan mata ya. Dan sekarang gua harus ke si Divish dulu. Telat sejam, waduh. Ya nggak apa-apa, santai. Kalau Kingdom Come Deliverance ini udah bisa gue tamatin hari ini, berarti beban gue tinggal Ghost of Tsushima doang guys. Sir Divish mana dia nih? Ini dia.
The Lord be praised.
How do you feel, Sir Divish? How's the shoulder?
I felt better, boy. I feel awful, truth be told, and my shoulder's paining me.
Let someone tend to the wound and you'll soon be better.
The flesh can be healed, perhaps, but the spirit... Henry, can you do something for me?
What is it you need, sir?
I need a priest as well as a physician.
Godwin. But why would you need a priest? The wound will heal, especially with the help of one of the monks.
It's not about me. I've got a lot of wounded here that won't see morning, and dead men, and I have to confess my sin.
Oh ini opsional ya. Oke, ini opsional guys. Enggak, kalau yang opsional no. Mending gue langsung ke yang ke A aja. Mending gue ke sini aja langsung guys. Opsional soalnya. Nggak mau gue. Kalau quest yang opsional gue skip aja guys. Males anjir. Soalnya model hardcore bolak-baliknya, aduh. Kalau dipikirin tambah stres anjir. Kalau mode normal bukan hardcore sih ya fine aja sih bagi gua ya. Bisa fast travel itu enak guys. Ini hardcore anjir. Udah gila apa? Lah, gua tersesat. Bisa-bisanya gua tersesat di Talmberg. Oke, selesai. Yang jadi masalah di Kingdom Come 1 itu si Henry nggak bisa nyusup ke dalam semak-semak guys. Semak-semak itu udah kayak pagar aja. Gitu dong, langsung straight to the point.
A well-chosen site. You want to strike the gate, do you?
True. We don't want to do more damage than necessary.
I quite understand. Sir Toth is holed up there, is he?
Just so, Master Conrad. I hear you have some accounts to settle with him.
Not entirely. I've done with him. Sigismund trusted him more than me in his campaign against the Ottomans, and we all know how that ended up.
How did it end up?
Badly, my lord. The flower of French knighthood was slain there. Sigismund fled for his life, and I did too, I must confess.
Be assured we shall not make the same mistake here. We do not intend to starve them into submission, but to break down the gate.
I am at your service, my lords. We will build the trebuchet quickly. It will be ready in a matter of days. And I can supply, for example, Raketa to sweep the foe from the battlements.
Raketa? I do not believe I've heard of such a term.
Raketa are missiles filled with black powder with a touch hole at the bottom to ignite it. They shoot forward, something like a hand cannon, but without rocks. The rocket is the missile.
I see. But we don't have black powder in these parts. Nor cannon.
Indeed. It should have occurred to me. But I am very fond of Rocetta, and I always think what Alexander the Great might have accomplished with them. I understand. We find ourselves in a conventional situation that demands a conventional solution.
I'm still hoping that Toth will see sense and parley with us.
He may well do so, especially when we set up the trebuchet on his doorstep.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
I came to an agreement with Conrad.
He's already here. You wouldn't believe how clever that fellow is. Now we really will build that trebuchet. That I guarantee you.
Mind the password.
Glad I could be of service.
Password apa
I'm
anjir?
truly grateful to you. And the men will be too when the assault starts. Fine work. You've certainly saved many lives. I probably shouldn't, but go and have a look in my trunk. You might find something there you can use.
Thank you.
See you later.
Favorite trunk key. Hah? Trunk key. Chestnya si Favor yang mana ya? Wait until the trebuchet is finished. Okay. Chestnya si anjir. Chestnya si Tobias Favor yang mana ya? Gua dikasih kunci cuman gua nggak tahu tendanya yang mana guys. Lah, mungkin yang ini kali ya. Yang ini kali ya. Oh, yang ini. Oh, dapat. Anjir, coba dapat. Cuman dapat duit koin 6 biji anjir. Gua udah susah-susah kesasar. Cuman 6 biji enggak apa. Italian bassinet gua udah punya ya. Magdeburg. Gua mungkin belum boleh. Kalau yang ini boleh sih harusnya ya. Mana ya Magdeburg. Hah? Oh, gua udah pakai yang Milanese. Milanese sama Magdeburg sama anjir. Kualitasnya sama, guys. Jadi armor yang paling OP ya di Kingdom Come 1 itu ya. Itu kalau helm itu yang Italian bassinet, guys. Italian bassinet. Kalau untuk armor bisa yang Milanese, tapi gua nggak punya yang Milanese, guys. Gua ada cuma yang yang ini Nuremberg ini. Lumayan juga. Kalau untuk sisanya Milanese bagus, guys. Milanese sama Nuremberg itu bagus. Kualitasnya bagus, guys. Jadi gue tinggal nge-skip aja nih. Cuman kalau nge-skip ini gue harus tidur di mana, by the way? Ini aja gue nggak tahu nih. Ini kasur gue di sebelah mana ya? Tempat tidur gue di mana? Gue nggak tahu. Oke, tempat tidur gue di sini. Oke, bisa nge-save. Bisa nge-skip ya. Harus nunggu sampai trebuchetnya kelar. Ini nunggu sampai trebuchetnya kelar. Nanti battle-nya tuh nanti, guys. Yang bagian serunya tuh nanti nih. Oke, makan sampai kenyang. Makan sebanyak mungkin karena ini gua bakalan nunggunya ini bakalan lama, guys. Oke, trebuchetnya belum kelar ya. Soalnya ini gua nggak bisa unlock perk kontemplatif anjir di sini. Kalau bisa mah GG banget. Ini mode hardcore kalau bisa unlock itu perk. Gua nggak tahu ini kenapa di mode hardcore itu perk nggak ada guys. Jadi ketika gua nge-skip time itu jadi energi gua bakalan berkurang terus. Oke, gua nge-skip lagi ya. Nge-skip sampai trebuchetnya kelar. Mana gua lupa lagi nge-stok makanan. Soalnya ini bakalan nunggu banyak lumayan lama, guys. Nge-skipnya bakalan banyak nih soalnya. Ya walaupun nggak terlalu banyak ya. Tapi lumayan juga sih. Wait until the trebuchet is finished.
My respects to you.
Oke, nggak ada. Henry ngantuk. GG anjir. Trebuchet guys, sudah kelar trebuchetnya.
Let's see how strong those walls are.
Let it rip!
Ayamnya, aduh anjir, kasihan ayamnya guys. Kasihan ayamnya.
That was just the
Ayamnya kegeprek
The
trebuchet anjir.
trebuchet has to be calibrated. That's perfectly normal.
Anjir,
I
kasihan
have to
ayamnya.
change in no time.
Ayamnya kegeprek anjir. Salah satu teknik baru ya.
Move. Damn it, I have to get to
Berburu
Sir
ayam
Dikit.
pakai trebuchet guys.
Sir, they're coming. There's no time.
Someone bring water. Breathe, man. You'll be all right. Who's coming?
There's an army on the way. And they're carrying the colors of Havel Medic of Valdek. And they're very close.
Havel Medic is surely not coming to help us.
Not that bastard. I have a score to settle with him.
Havel Medic of Valdek itu dia itu apa namanya? Bagian dari League of the Lord ya, yang pro Sigismund guys.
Gentlemen, Toth's reinforcements are about to descend on us.
That swine.
How many men?
We don't know exactly, but there are many. And they will probably be here by dawn.
So soon? How is it that we knew nothing about this before?
The whole land is in chaos. It's a wonder we can find out anything at all.
If they attack from the rear,
We'd be finished, just as Toth has been planning.
Sneaky weasel.
he's been one step ahead of us the whole time.
Not this time, though.
What are you thinking?
Robard, how do you think the weather will be tomorrow?
Well, sir, if my joints don't deceive me, and they rarely do, it'll rain. It'll rain buckets.
Here. We'll make a stand here, I and Radzig's men. You will wait until they charge us, and then strike them from the rear. Here and here. If we succeed, we'll have it over and done with before they notice anything in Talbrook.
It might just work. But we'll have to leave someone in the encampments in case they do come out of Talbrook.
A few men will be all I need.
Well, that depends on whether you can hold out. We don't even know how many there are.
We will. hold out.
I'll give the orders to my men.
We will be ready.
Nah ini nih, bagian serunya udah dimulai guys. Bagian serunya udah dimulai nih. Bagian yang seru.
My part in the battle, sir. I wanted to go with the Skalitz men.
I need more than that from you.
More, sir?
If we can't hold out at the quarry, we're finished. You, I, Hanish, and Radzik. And since Hanish is commanding the flank attack, Radzik is captive and I'm wounded. Captain Robard will be leading on the field.
Of course. Who better?
There's no question Robard's a good commander. But many of the men will be from Skalitz. We need someone there who knows them and has their respect.
Sir?
I mean you, Henry.
But that is... I want to be in the vanguard.
Straight to
Now
the point.
hear me well, Henry.
Straight to the point.
There are whole cemeteries full of heroes who rushed into danger. And if the first human you meet runs you through, it won't be good for morale. Not to mention that Radzik would have my guts for garters. In the battle, you and a group of Skalitz men will be concealed in the woods over the road.
But sir, I think I should...
Quiet! Don't underestimate the task I'm setting. You'll have to keep nervous men on a short range and not attack too soon. And then conduct the attack on the rear so fiercely and quickly that the foe has no chance to react. If the line should start to break, we need someone with their head firmly on their shoulders to keep control of the men.
Very well, sir.
That's what I like to hear. When you're ready, go and join the Skalitz men. They'll be mustering in the woods above the road to retain.
Wah, Henry ngantuk. Ini adalah kalau gua ngegas ini apa namanya, bunuh diri guys. Oke. Nah segini udah cukup dah. Kuda gua mana? Ini dia. Yuk kita gas.
Ya.
Ya. Sumpah sebenarnya gue udah stres anjir ini bawa kuda anjir sumpah. Soalnya ini kudanya ngelawan mulu guys. Gue suruh belok kiri dia malah belok kanan sendiri.
Ya. Ya.
Tuh, kalian lihat gak? Tuh, belok sendiri anjir ini kuda sialan emang. Ini kuda belok sendiri anjir tadi gua kalian lihat tuh tadi. Oke. Ini orang-orangnya udah mulai ngegas ya. Udah mulai OTW guys ke lokasi.
Ya.
Nah ini nih udah mulai ini di bagian serunya nih.
Just a little longer.
Hold. Hold.
Easy.
Anjir, pasukannya banyak.
Easy. Easy. Not yet.
Damn it! They were expecting us! First troops to the bridge! Straight through! Vanguard! To the left! And the rest, come with me! We'll flank the bastards!
At them! Charge! Ride those horses into the dirt!
Aduh. Anjir, gua kena. Kena lagi gua, anjir, tolong. Anjir. Mampus. Oke. Mampus kena tuh pala. Mampus. Mercy kill, getok palanya mampus. Sorry. Lah. Gua ngapain ngambil aja. Gua mau ngangkat beban jalan. Anjir, gua gak ada nge-kill sama sekali, anjir. Aduh. Eric. Si Eric.
What? This boy.
You should show a little more respect, Divish. You'll need it when you kneel before Istvan.
Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
I know him. He's Eric, Toth's captain and right-hand man.
Finally, some good news. Shackle him and guard him closely.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
Kuda gua mana? Kuda gua mana? Oh, ini dia. Lah, anjir gua malah dijat. Tolol. Ini kuda gak mau diajak kompromi anjir. Lu disuruh jalan ya jalan. Jangan jatuhin gua anjir, tolol. Wah, sumpah ini kuda. Sumpah lu ya. Mampus lu. Bukannya kasih gua naik malah dijatuhin anjir, tolol emang itu kuda sumpah. Itu kuda gak ada akhlak anjir. Disuruh jalan kaki gua sumpah emang. Ini mau gak mau harus gua ikut ini orang nih. Ini mereka harus gua ikutin guys, mau gak mau. Wah, anjir gua kena. Mampus. Mercy kill, getok palanya, mampus. Oke, tewas. Gak bisa naik anjir emang si Henry. Kena tonjok itu muka. Itu muka kena tonjok, mampus lu.
Cut them down!
Gak kena. Mampus.
Well?
The damage isn't too serious.
So we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzig and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too. But how do we get that rat out of there?
Sir, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranyik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. Seems to be on very, intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whore, son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
Oke, ini endingnya udah dekat banget guys. Ini endingnya udah dekat banget.
Start talking. Greetings.
I won't betray my lord.
Henry, just the man I want to see. I need help with something.
What's the problem, sir?
The Archbishop's vicar has come to
Aduh, salah. Gua malah ngaktifin side quest.
Good luck, then.
Gua malah nge-start side quest anjir tolol.
Well now, Eric. It is Eric, isn't it? Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it?
Fuck you.
You need to change your tone. If you start being nice, you might just come out of this alive. So now I'll ask you a few questions, and you better think carefully about how you answer them. Who is this Toth?
He's an orphan, same as me. The Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks. Sigismund needed men like that, so Istvan ended up in his service.
How did you meet him?
What's that got to do with anything?
What is he after?
Are you really that clueless? To destroy Wenceslas's allies. You!
Who does he take his orders from?
Are you stupid? He works for Sigismund.
How many men does he have in the castle?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half left. But that's still more than there ever were in that castle. More than enough to defend it.
Listen to me. Toth has hostages in the castle, and we have you. So, how about an exchange?
Do you take him for a fool? Do you really think he'd give up the only thing he has that stops you from attacking? He'll never accept an exchange.
You better pray he will, for your own sake. Because once we attack, you'll be worthless to us. And what do you suppose will happen to a worthless bandit? I won't waste any more time on you. You could have saved yourself, but apparently you value your master's skin more than your own.
I don't need to save myself. Istvan will save me. And he'll kill every last one of you.
Why should he save you? He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Vranyik and Pribyslavitz. You're nothing but a common bandit.
You don't know anything. He'll come for me, and anyone who lays a finger on me will pay dearly.
Now I'm curious. Why would he care that much about you? Could it be your lovers?
You never understand.
For a while there, I thought we'd get nothing out of him. But in the end, he spilled his guts.
I thought you were much too easy on him. But it seems your approach was the right one. Well done, lad. Anyway, it's clear that young fellow is no ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares about him. We'll just have to see if the bastard cares as much about him as Divish does about his wife and you about your father. Well, Divish, I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hamish.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring the hostage below the battlements.
Sir Istvan!
What is it? Did our neighborly visit catch you unprepared?
A little, but we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him. It seems we are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance. Do you take me for a fucking fool? Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, your grace. But for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
They're unharmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
Go to hell.
I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive. I didn't expect much of it anyway.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I know how you feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing to harm them until he is sure of victory.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
Or your father? Well, let me point out that we have no choice anyway. We don't have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks, while gangs of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
What is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Margrave
Jobst, you
Jobst.
say? All right.
What is he doing here?
Who's Jobst?
Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund. He's the Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago, he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords. He betrayed King Wenceslas and his ally Prokop. Now, he's changed sides, appointed himself the leader of the rebellion against Sigismund, and wants to liberate Wenceslas.
Whichever way the wind blows.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision is made for us. We don't want Jobst camping with us in front of our own castle like a band of gypsies.
I'm afraid you're right, Hanush. All right. We'll let the men rest a while, and then attack. Come to me when everything is ready.
Tuh, si Margrave Jobst itu udah dijelasin juga guys di Kingdom Come 1. Makanya buat kalian yang asing, buat kalian yang main Kingdom Come 2 lalu asing sama si Jobst, main yang satu guys biar kalian paham dia itu siapa. Turu dulu anjir, ini energi gua sumpah. Energi gua lembek banget anjir. Oke.
I'm glad you came.
At your service, sir.
I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg. And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
But, sir, I have no idea how.
Master Keyser and Master Fafar have prepared everything. There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days. Sir Robard will explain what comes next. See you later.
Load the trebuchet!
Oke, makan dulu, makan dulu.
Don't you start. Oh well, I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
Anjir. Apa namanya? Nge-reload trebuchetnya lama banget anjir. Anjir.
Divish said...
Sir Divish.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
Aye. We're going to watch Istvan shitting himself.
That's all?
For a few days at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Just don't forget to come back. Farewell.
I'm here.
Can't you see we're still bombarding? You came too soon. I'll be with you.
Oke, nunggu. Ini dia kenapa lari ya? Kalau nggak salah nunggunya 2 hari guys. Kalau nggak salah ini nunggunya 2 hari ya. 2 hari in game guys nunggunya. Dan stok makanan gua nggak tahu sih. Ini di kuda gua ada makanan nggak nih? Wah nice. Oh untung ada makanan anjir. Untung di inventory kudanya ada makanan ya. Oke, makan sebanyak-banyaknya karena gue bakal nge-skip guys.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Istvand's a stubborn bastard.
All right, when do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait. You won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until your final rest.
I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on two fronts. The north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages.
Okay.
Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
I think I've heard everything I need to.
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
I'll help with the attack on the walls.
I'm proud of you, Henry. You've changed from an insolent pup into a tough, reliable fighter. And as God is my witness, we will kick those whore sons' arses.
A village lad and an old soldier? This fan must be shaking in his boots.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming. Just one last thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up. Keep your eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades, and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered. We have to take the castle gradually, one position after another.
I'll remember that.
Good luck to you, stripling.
Good luck to you, old soldier.
Anjir, ini nih guys. Ending ya kan. Anjir, langsung kena. Gua mah gak peduli anjir sama quest yang opsional ini. Saya tidak peduli. Intinya straight to the point, langsung tamat.
Shield, for fuck's sake! Cover yourselves!
Kena lu. Oh, gak kena anjir. tonjok, tonjok. Anjir, gua kena parry. Mercy kill, betok pala yang mampus.
We've got them! And now from the south! We'll charge them from the rear!
Mampus. Mampus. Ayo kroyok, kroyok. Nice. Susah anjir. Gua nge-aimnya susah sumpah. Meleset anjir.
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hanush.
Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, you're all noblemen here. All bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship. But Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me!
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor!
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. Then, we'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Bring the horses.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish!
Stephanie.
Forgive me, husband. I'm sorry
For what?
for letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Yeah!
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go! Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Cuman di sini sih gua nggak ada rasa kecewa sih di Kingdom Come 1 ya, karena di Kingdom Come 2 Ishvantov udah meninggal guys.
Yeah.
What shall I say to him?
Don't worry, it'll come to you. You'll see.
Well, I just hope he'll be there. Alive. What will you do now?
Not long ago, I only made plans 3 days ahead at most. Maybe I really could do something for Rate and its people. Something really big. But there'll be plenty of time for that later.
quite a turnaround, isn't it?
What do you mean?
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
Something like that.
Before that, I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnips. And now look at us. A pair of veterans.
I was an apprentice blacksmith, not a turnip digger.
Same difference, you silly bugger. Where you found Tom? Sneaking into Brannick all on your own? Well, what I mean is, hats off to you now. You wouldn't catch me doing that.
Truth is, I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it.
What do you think? Will Tom keep his word?
He's a noble, right?
Yes. So am I.
Sir Radzig will be there.
There's no sign of them. Move on. I'm glad to see Istvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
You all right, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor in abandoning your son?
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
He knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
Ini gua diam dulu guys ya.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing. Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
Oh, di Kuttenberg itu.
I loved him.
Okay, gua udah tahu maksudnya si Radzi guys.
I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah. The sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there, it was so near, yet so far. Oh, well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Mark Vart von Aulitz.
Mark Vart von Aulitz.
There's a noble intention, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Now, I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that, at the cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front. It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
Margrave Jobst. Itu Margrave Jobst, guys.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Si Margrave Jobst. Jadi buat kalian yang masih asing sama Margrave Jobst di Kingdom Come 1, di Kingdom Come 2 dia itu udah, di Kingdom Come 1 dia dijelasin guys orangnya. Oke. Karena gamenya udah tamat, kita langsung aja ngegas ke cutscene di terakhir ya, biar kalian tahu si Margrave Jobst. Cuman di sini gua nggak tahu ini subtitlenya salah tempat guys.
Doing well, son.
Father.
Come now. You know who sired you.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar.
I miss you very much. You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting. Now look at me.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right.
Ini gua diam dulu guys ya.
I have to leave you now.
Oh, please.
You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows. Make her proud.
Don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzig wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right.
I'll
go straight away.
Ya neck anjir.
What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Ya
Not
neck.
really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here! Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
Okay, ini gua mau ngegas ke cutscene terakhir ya sebelum gua end stream ya. Biar kalian tahu, buat kalian yang masih asing sama Margrave Jobst di Kingdom Come 2, di sini dia tuh ada guys, di Kingdom Come 1.
Yeah.
How? Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan? I assume
that we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Capon.
Nah, ini si Margrave
And this is
Jobst.
my son, Henry. I didn't know you had a son, Sir Radzig.
Came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
John of Liechtenstein.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us.
Okay.
Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
Question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur. That King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed. but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin. Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected King of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergholf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Bergholf is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghof, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary.
Yeah.
Partly due to my efforts. And now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghof know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, Your Grace, King Wenceslaus languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like scarlets? We have to put a stop to this senseless war!
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not? I'll go and visit Bergov at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
Nah, di sini nih Kingdom Come 2 dimulai, guys.
Oh, a little risky.
I doubt Bergov would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
And I'll send Sir John here to
Nah, di sini nih Kingdom Come 2 dimulai, guys.
I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
Nah,
When can you
nyambung.
set out?
Jadi nyambung,
Just as
guys.
soon as I pack my things.
Tuh.
Excellent.
Di sini nih
Andre
Kingdom Come
Dobson
2
and I
dimulai,
will draft
guys.
the letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
Nah.
I expect it would be best to write it in.
So, it looks like you're off on a mission.
Yes. I can't wait.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Bergov is no saint.
From
Don't worry.
Bergov tuh, kalian dengar nggak?
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be traveling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Bergov tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
Very well. Bergov is at Trotsky Castle. I
Trotsky.
think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
I'm getting a bit lost in the Luxembourg lineage. It all seems a bit too tangled.
The Luxembourgs have ruled the Empire and Bohemia for almost 100 years now. Emperor Charles brought this land to prominence. When he was in power, things had never been so good. Wenceslas and Sigismund are his sons, but by different mothers. Jobst and Prokop are their cousins. They were entrusted with governing Moravia. But instead, they've been in a bitter armed feud for years, and now Sigismund's fallen out with Wenceslas. Wenceslas also had another brother, the youngest,
Okay.
John of Görlitz, who was most probably poisoned.
Okay.
They seem like a hot-blooded lot. It's hard to keep up with their affairs, since they tend to change their alliances from one day to the next.
Who is he really, this Jobst?
The cousin of King Wenceslas. He's the Margrave of Moravia. I admit I don't know what to make of him myself. Until recently, he was allied with the League of Lords. For a time, he even served Rupert of the Palatinate against the king. And now suddenly, he's reversed his position. I don't know what led him to do it, and one can't help being suspicious. It's best to keep a watchful eye on him. But he really is the leader of the resistance against Sigismund these days. We'll just have to see how it all turns out.
I'm a bit concerned so many people seem to think so little of King Wenceslas. You knew him, didn't you? What's he really like?
Well, there's no straightforward answer to that question. He certainly makes a great hunting and drinking companion, but he can be very fiery and impetuous when things don't go how he'd like them. He never had much of a head for high office. He finds it tiresome. But once a man's grasped the scepter, it's hard to let it go again. You can't just abscond. You've seen for yourself what happens when he disappears for a few months. Better a bad but legitimate king than a bloody war over the throne.
Who is this Prokop that Jobst spoke of?
Jobst's brother, the king's cousin. He and Jobst warred over Moravian supremacy for years.
Then they were allies for a while, betrayed Wenceslas and sided with Rupert of the Palatinate. But after Sigismund abducted Wenceslas, Prokop fomented a revolt against him, and Sigismund had him captured. Politics. Make of it what you will. I, for one, can't make head or tail of it most of the time.
The League of Lords.
The League of Lords and that Berghoff we're off to see. Who are they exactly?
The lords of the powerful houses. Heinrich of Rosenberg, Otto of Berghoff, Heinrich of Radetz, and others. They're unhappy with the way their influence declined after Wenceslas surrounded himself with the lesser orders of nobility. They abducted the king years ago and made him bow to their will. They got away with it that time. and now
Heinrich
they've
of
joined
Radek itu
forces with Sigismund and done it again.
siapa ya, si
But now it
Papa kalau
seems
salah itu ya.
Sigismund's
Kalau di
behavior
Kingdom
is
Come 2.
starting to rub them up the wrong way. So they may well be thinking twice. We'll see what Berghoff has to say.
I don't know all that much about Sigismund.
He's the king's younger brother and king of Hungary in his own right. 7 years ago, he led a crusade against the Turks and was defeated at Nicopolis. Some say it was due to the recklessness of the French knights, most of whom were mercilessly slaughtered. Sigismund is ambitious and capable. He might well make a better ruler than Wenceslas, but he's arrogant, and to our misfortune, brutal. Not long ago, he himself was held captive by the Hungarian nobility. They dislike him as much as some of the Czech and German noblemen do his brother Wenceslas. Ironically, Wenceslas joined forces with Jobst to liberate him. And now this is how Sigismund repays his brother. There's no doubt about it, God does move in mysterious ways.
Rupert of the Palatinate. Okay. Siapa ini?
Rupert of the Palatinate. That's a name I hadn't heard before today.
Rupert is the Prince Elector of the Palatinate.
What's a Prince Elector?
The Prince Electors are dignitaries of the Holy Roman Empire who have the right to elect the King of the Romans, who would then be crowned Holy Roman Emperor by the Pope. Rupert took the title for himself with the help of 3 other Prince Electors, even though Wenceslas had already been appointed. Some of the nobility in the empire recognized Rupert's claim, but when he went to Rome to be crowned emperor, it turned into a fiasco. Now he's doing his utmost to get Wenceslas to acknowledge him, but so far without success. So, now we have 2 kings of the Romans. Jobst sided with Sigismund for a while, but now he's switched allegiance. He seems to do that quite a lot.
Okay.
That young man, Sir John of Liechtenstein. Why is he here?
The Liechtensteins are a powerful Austrian family with estates in Austria and Moravia. Sir John sits on Jobst's council. Since the king's being held captive in Vienna, I suppose it makes sense to have a powerful Austrian house as allies. It could be very useful.
That's about all.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush. And good luck, son.
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Kuttenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
Provoke? Me? Never, Uncle. We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
Nah, di sini nih Kingdom Come 2 dimulai, guys. Jadi jarak story dari Kingdom Come 1 sama 2 tuh nggak terlalu jauh, guys. Nggak terlalu jauh ya. Nggak terlalu jauh, guys. Setelah kelar masalah di Sasau ya kan, di Kingdom Come 1 langsung lanjut ke Kingdom Come 2, guys. Jadi ya jarak ceritanya nggak terlalu jauh gitu loh. Nah, di sini udah mulai di sini udah dimulai, guys, Kingdom Come 2 di sini nih. Gimana sekarang si Hendrik sama si Kepon ini bakalan pergi ke Trotsky buat nganter surat ke si von Berghoff, guys. Jadi kayak gitu. Oke. Karena gamenya udah tamat, itu cuman gua tunjukin aja cutscene-nya ya, biar kalian tahu itu jarak story dari Kingdom Come 1 sama 2 itu jaraknya seberapa, dan sampai biar kalian tahu si Margrave itu siapa, guys. Jadi kayak gitu ya. So ya udah, karena dari gua udah jam 1:30, karena gua gak mau live streaming terlalu malam karena besok gua agak sedikit sibuk. Jadi ya, untuk live streaming Kingdom Come Deliverance ini gua cukupin sampai sini karena udah tamat ya, guys ya. Cuman masih ada hutang gua atau PR gua di Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, yaitu mainin DLC-nya, guys ya. Mungkin DLC bakalan nyusul ya, cuman gua gak tahu kapan gua bisa lanjutin DLC-nya. So ya, gue ucapin terima kasih banyak ya buat teman-teman semua yang udah gabung atau join di live streaming gue hari ini. Seperti biasa, jangan lupa untuk like dan juga subscribe-nya untuk mendukung channel gue, dan jangan lupa juga untuk gabung Discord. Link ada di deskripsi live streaming ini. Ya, dan gue Setia Pramana, gue pamit undur diri dan sampai jumpa lagi di next live stream, teman-teman.
Taking shots at the enemy, I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the noose off. And you cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough as